Hi, I said I'd put up a video of how to make some visual displays from quantitative data using Excel. So that's what I'm doing. I went to the student census data set that we have, and it's on the Microsoft online folder, I think, which you have access to. But I certainly emailed it to you, so you have it there. And I looked under foot length. And so I looked at foot length as quantitative data. I'm going to create a new sheet, and I'll call it Quant Visualization 2. Visualization 2. And it's not 1 because I was practicing. So I highlight the column of quantitative data and do a Control-C, a copy command. And then I'm going to paste it to my new spreadsheet just to make it easier for you to see. Again, so I do Control-V, or I might paste special and make sure it's values. Okay, so here is clearly my list of data, and it goes from A2 all the way down to A55. So let's go ahead and look and see what happens. Well, the first step is to go to Insert, and I'll do a histogram first, and that is the second row, second column. And go ahead and I make a histogram. So that looks like a pretty symmetric distribution and unimodal. And if I want, I can go ahead and right-click on the horizontal axis. Oops. And that will give me the opportunity to edit that axis. There we go. And I will edit. Edit the horizontal axis. Axis options. And so again, we've got about 54 pieces of data. A rule of thumb is take the square root of the number of pieces of data, and that's how many buckets you should have. So 7 is pretty close. But I might want to have a more precise, or a more discrete, I should say, bin width. So I might want to make it bin width of 3. We have more of a granular type of look. And you can see how the shape changes based upon my bin sizes. Maybe I would want to go to 5. Let's see what happens there. Yeah, so you can see playing around with bin sizes matters to overall what your picture is. All right, so we'll stay with 4 with 7 bins. And again, we're back to that normal shape. Okay, and this would be a histogram. Okay, the next type I said was to do a box plot. Again, highlight this. Go ahead up to Insert. Go to second row, second column again. Go underneath the box plot, and you can see box plot as has your min, your max, and then it has these outliers which are mathematically calculated. We'll learn about that soon enough. And then there's also the interquartile range, which is the middle 50% of your data, which is shaded in blue. And then there is a line in there, which is the median, which is the Q2 or 50th percentile. So that's the box plot. And then finally, I put a video up, but I'll do this real quick. If I want to make a dot plot, I start off with the function command, and then I say count if, and then I make an anchoring cell, which is A2, which is going to always be the start of my list, and then I want it to copy down, but I want it to stay in column A, and copy down when I copy this down, and then I want it to look across and do a count back to its original, and this will be 1 because there's 31s. And then when I copy this down here, you'll see that I got 2 because there's 2. That's the second 30 that showed up. This is the first 24. And then what's cool is go ahead and I bring this all down. And then what ends up happening is this becomes a Cartesian plane, and so it starts putting dots with XY coordinates, and that's how you get your dot plot. So I go ahead and I hit insert again, and I go to recommended charts, and usually the first one to pop up is the dot plot, and there you go. There's your dot plot of the data set. And again, you still see the shape. Here from a dot plot perspective, it still looks like you've got a symmetrical, but this is bimodal. And I'm not sure whether these are outliers or not. So that's something that we're going to find out about and be more specific. So the three types of visual displays that you have are going in backwards order. The dot plot, and before that we did the box plot, and then before that we did the histogram. Those are three visual displays of quantitative data. I hope this helps.